Today's video brought to you by Plate 6, spur rails on ties with no underlying bed at lumber camp. There's a pile of bark. Alright, we're on a new job now. This is a bat job. It's just hack it, whack it, and take off. But that's not necessarily that easy. You gotta lay them down in somewhat of an order, so it's a little easier for the guys coming behind you to clean them up here in a month or so, or however long it is. But come across this beauty. This is kind of like a shingle oak, I think. That's a shingle, I can't remember, but it's in the black oak family, which is in the red oak family. But look at that head lean. Now what happened to that is they timbered this, oh, I think 25 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. There's the top, there's a stump, and I'd be willing to bet they cut this little tree and bend her down, bent her just far enough that it didn't break, but it tore fibers inside, and that's how it grew. So how do you tackle a tree like this, especially on a little bit of a steep hill? This can be very dangerous, very prone to barber chair, and that's when the tree prematurely breaks open. So we're going to utilize some bore cutting. Yeah, look at that head lean. You know, all the mass is right off the get-go. It's way out over. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put my notch in. I'm not going to put a horribly deep notch in there, but I'm going to put enough that I think I'm going to get a good bit of surface area for my hinge. I'm going to leave my hinge fat, 1.5 inches or better. So notch, excuse me, bore in, leave my fat hinge right here. And I'm going to bore back. And before, I'm not going to take it all the way out. I'm going to stop. I'm going to come in here. On a bigger tree, I would bore in again and come back a little more. It's called a step cut. And I'm going to cut in from the back like this, and that's going to leave me a big, like a tab or a chunk back there to keep that tree from opening up. The idea is that it's like a stop. So as that tree goes, once it gets past the stop, it can open up a little bit. It gives me more time to get away, and it allows more of the hinge to break off, which will lessen your chances of a barber chair. That's how I do it. I'm not saying it's the right way. I'm sure there's better ways. I just want to show you how I do it, and if you're a cutter, you can take it from there and use what parts of it you want to use. So let's get the camera set up. I'm going to set it up here on top of the hill. Get it pointed down at, because I mean, you want to see the fall. I mean, God, that's the best part, right? Just give me a second. I have this set up, but I want to keep the camera at the right angle here. That should be good, right? Okay, here we go. And my escape route is going to be out that way. Did you see me? Out that way. All right, here we go. Okay, I got my notch and I got my primary bore cut. Now I'm going to come up, and since this is a smaller tree, I'm going to cut in from the back. I'm not going to re-bore because it's just going to weaken the back too much and it'll end up breaking. to come up a good 3 to 4 inches. Okay, down she came. Yeah, look at that ugly thing. Let's show you the stump. Let's give you an idea of the tension. Look, it pulled a big hunk of fiber out right here, and there it is laying right there. But you see, there's the shelf to give you an idea. Nice even hinge, and this was even a little doty right there. Nice even hinge. And I bored in, you see my bore, and I left to make sure it's 3-4 inches of meat back here. Bigger trees you can leave even more. Like I said, you can do that double step. You ain't got to worry about stepping up. That'll shear that off, as you can tell. But then I just came straight in the back and kabang, away she went. Now that does not harm that tree at all. We just take that, clean that off. And I mean, it's just blocking anyways. If red oak was high priced, or black oak, you could knock a good 8 off that. But let's face it, everything else is 8-foot pallet stock, if that. So, all right, I hope that helps somebody out. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to agree with how I do that. It's just how I do it. It's how I found it to work best for me. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and stick around if you want more videos like that. Thank you very much.